Oh, okay, so shall we start, right?
Yes.
So, hi everyone. Good afternoon. I think for everyone. I mean, good afternoon from Bangkok. My name is Shalisa, or you can call me Opal. And I used to be an exchange student for high school, and also I graduate for my bachelor degrees in Hungary as well. So, um, if you have any question regarding to the student life or living in Hungary as a student perspective, I can answer you everything. And um, we can have the Q&A after my presentation. Also, today I am presenting our partnership with the Yes Education. And so let me know if you don't or if
Sorry.
you didn't hear my video or anything.
Yeah,
So
it's
today
a bit
in the new, yes.
you were freezing.
Oh, I think my internet, right?
Yeah, you can continue. I think it's okay
Okay,
now.
okay. I'm sorry, but you can interrupt me anytime, by the way. So let's start with the University of Miskolc. So first, let's talk about Hungary overall. So Hungary is in the Central Europe. It's bridge between east and the west of Europe, and the capital is, as everybody knows, is Budapest. And all the picture I show here is from Budapest. And this is from the Fisherman bus stand. This is the Parliament, and this is the Hero Square that everybody knows it probably. And the official language is Hungarian, but people do speak English as well. So Hungary is rich in culture. Is one of the oldest European country, and it was before France, Germany, and England. I mean, back when it was Austria-Hungary, and they have the long history about the higher education as the first universities in Hungary. I mean, not Miskolc, but it was founded in 14th century. And the general detail about the country is Hungary used to be the 14th safest country in the world back in 2024 from the Global Peace Index. And the population is around, actually is around 9.9 million, but let's say it's around like 10 million. And Hungary is the member of European Union, NATO, OECD, and the Visegrad Group, and also the Schengen Convention, which means that if you receive the visa type D as a student who stay longer in the country than 90 days, you can travel around the Schengen country, territory, which is in Europe. And the currency of the country is Hungarian forints. So I think it's a good destination for you to for your student to be a part of this. And what about Miskolc? Miskolc is located in the northeastern of Hungary, which is at the foot of the Buk Mountains. And it's also like a city which has like green environment. If you love nature or green environment which is surrounded by the mountain and chill place, you gotta love it. And this city is rich in history, as you can see. Like, why Miskolc? Because we have most of the attraction that is very popular, like Dioyor Castle. And here is the most I think it's the most popular attraction that everybody's always visit, is called Lila Fullet. And also this is one of the most beautiful thermal bath in the country, is the cave bath called Miskolc Kaposta. And this one is also the TV tower that is very popular, where you can see all the view, and it's the most beautiful because you can see from the mountain. And this also Book National Park that you can take the hiking here. And also Miskolc also the fourth largest city in Hungary, which is 2 hours by train from Budapest. And these days, like the destination become more popular because they are developing of the number of tourists that coming to Miskolc these days. And since it's become more popular and more tourists, so there are more development as well, that they become the center of many business and multinational companies as well these days. So sorry, just a moment, I want to share with you our video from the university. Okay, that was the video from us, and I hope that is inspired lots of you for sending your student here as well. And so Miss Course was established in 1735 and is one of the first higher education institutions in the field of mining and mineral science. And currently is the middle size, and we have around like 13 is around 3,000 students and 17 international students from 700 international students from the 60 country. So it is very international in terms of like the international level of the higher education. And we have 8 faculties, and we also have different study program from bachelor, master, and PhD. And we have the Bologna process system, which is part of the ECT. And also we have more than 150 study program and more than 35 in English taught program. And this is the university in numbers. So as you can see, we have the 13,000 students and more than 650 international students and 60 country plus students, which is very international. And as you can see, we have many institution partner, and also the facility that you can see here, and also 59 undergraduate program, 93 graduate program, and 7 doctoral school. And also in the campus. We have one campus, but our campus, it calls the, like, you know, the unique campus, where we have everything in the campus, like for example accommodation, the hall, cafeteria, gym, and dormitory, which is located in the campus. So actually you can do everything there in the campus, and it's safe as well to be in the campus because they have the security and everything, so you don't have to worry about your student or your kids coming to study here, and you don't have to worry about commuting or traveling as well. And yeah, this is the overall, and we have the library and healthcare center and also sports center like the gym. So actually Miskolc has a good reputation in engineering. So from the QS World University ranking back in 2025, Earth Environmental Science and Engineering, we got rank in 151 to 155 in petroleum engineering. And also for the mechanical, aeronautical, and manufacturing engineering, we got ranking in 501 and 575, which is very good ranking. So if you are interested in sending your student for studying in engineering, I would recommend Miskolc is one of the good place. And also I think the tuition fee is very reasonable here as well, that we're gonna talk in the upcoming slides. And in total, we have 8 faculties. So first is the Earth and Environmental Science and Engineering, which is that we got in a actually good ranking, less than 200. And we also have Faculty of Minerals and Chemical Engineering, Faculty of Mechanical Engineering and Informatics, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Economics, Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, Faculties of Health and Science, and Bartok Bela Faculty of Music. So we have the music faculty as well, and we call it performance. And since you guys probably know that Hungary has a good reputation in music, like classical music, so we have here as well if you guys are interested. And here are the study programs that we have at this time. So sometimes like the student, especially the international students, sometimes they don't have like the English certification, or the English level hasn't meet the requirement yet, which is our requirement is B2 level. So you can also apply, you can send your student to apply for this course, the preparatory course, which is the English foundation course for engineering, business studies, and social science. So after this course, which take 1 year and is the 2 semester.
I think we lost you. Um, um, I think we lost Kun Opo for a while because in Thailand it's raining heavily right now. Just to recap,
Oh,
hello Kun Opo.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we lost you for 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. But it's still in this page, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start again. Is it okay?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Sorry for my connection, probably. So as you can see that there is the preparatory course in English for engineering, business study, and social science is the pre-university course, which is important for international students because since international students mostly require the at least B2 level of English certificate. So if you didn't have it or you didn't reach the requirement, which is B2 level in English, so you can take this course for 1 year. It contains 2 semesters and it's 1 year, which is you actually study the English foundation course. And after this year, you can directly apply to the bachelor that you want to apply. Like, for example, you can um, apply chemical engineering after this course because your English is already complete in the B2 level, and you will probably take more like exam, which is the technical term for the from the engineering faculty. But yeah, I would recommend like for your student, if they don't have the English certificate or anything, I think this course would be a good option because I mean you get to study English and is in already in the university. You will get familiar with the university, people, and interacting with other people in the class. And after that, you can just choose what bachelor you want. Yeah. And this is what we have, that we have engineering mostly because I think our university is more like technical, so we focus in engineering a lot. And we also have like European and international business law, and also law and political science. We also have business as well if anybody is interested, because we have from bachelor to PhD. And we also have these as well. Yeah, and for the healthcare faculty, like we have nursing and patient care. If anybody is interested in study nursing, I mean, this one is more like in management for like nursing and healthcare. So you can apply for bachelor degree as well. And this is the performance is the music faculty. I mean, if you are interested in the classical music or any instrument, you can check in the website as well. And we have for the bachelor degrees. Yeah. So this is the career guidance and opportunities. So these firms are also international and some are like local as well. So most of the graduate students, sometimes they go here as well after graduate, and also they did some internships. So I mean, some of it is located within the city as well. So since it's this developing, so most of the company are there, and I think it's a good opportunity for students if they can apply in some of these. And also since the university also sometimes have the career fair in the hall at the university as well, and these firms are representing there as well, so it can be a good opportunity for them to study in Miskolc as well. And for the accommodation, since I have mentioned before that we are the uni town, so we have the accommodation here in the campus. It's called Uni Hostel, as you can see, and we have 7 dormitories. And also is located in the campus, and this is how it looks like. There are 2 beds there, sometimes 3. And also here is the view from the top. So the accommodation placement has to be categorized by age. So the student under 22 is on the campus accommodation. The student between 22 to 30 is in the city accommodation, and the student over 30, mostly are PhD, they will be transferred to the accommodation for 1 month, and then they will have to be in the private apartment as well. And the price is very affordable, which is €850 per semester, and each semester is around like 6 months. So this is a very good option for the student who is on budget and also who don't want to travel like for some stop until get to the uni. So it's really good option, and I would recommend most of the students who just arrive here for the first time to stay at the accommodation at the uni as well. So the cost of living, I would say like, if most of you, I'm not sure if most of you are familiar with the cost of living in Bangkok or not, but I think this one is actually like very close to the actual cost of living in Bangkok, let's say. But I would say it's really like it's not so expensive compared to other destination like from the West, like for example like the UK or US or Canada or Australia, because as you can see that the accommodation is very cheap here. I mean, but this price is only if you choose to live in the uni hostel, because it's like 850 euro per semester, so divided in monthly is around this. And the food, we also have cafeteria, and but it depends on how you spend for food and dining. And transportation, if you stay in the university, I mean the campus has everything, and not far from the campus, like a little bit outside, I think you can walk. There is the grocery store, like the supermarket. So technically, you don't have to really spend on the public transportation, except if you would like to travel to Budapest or travel into the city center, you might take some bus. It just few stop and it doesn't cost much. I mean, within a month. And actually, Hungary also have the student discount for the students. So it can be this cheap price as well. And also this is like personal expense, so it depends on you, but I mean we just calculate as like the moderate like price. But I would say that in general, if you are spending like, I think in general like not so much, or you don't do like the a lot of expense, it can be around 420 and 565 per month, which is around like 16,000 baht or 22,000 Thai baht. And I think this cost of living is not a big difference from the Southeast Asia, especially in the capital city. And with this cost, you can live in Europe perfectly and in the academic environment. I mean, since because Miskolc is not in the capital city and it's not far at all, but I think the cost of living is reasonable, especially for parents. And if you are the fee paying student, I think saving the cost is also like a thing that most of the parents are concerning about. So here we have the service for student. So student service on campus, we have everything, like we have sport hall, library, dental office, canteen, post office, solarium, which is it's like tanning, but I think most of Southeast Asian country student don't really need it. And we have cafeteria and supermarket nearby, as I mentioned, and general practitioner office, and also swimming pool, fitness, mental system that I'll be talking in the upcoming slides, and wheelchair accessible to the building, that they are prioritized and care about the student so much, and also mental hygienic support and the gym as well. As you can see here, what we have is all the service that is located within the campus, so you don't have to worry like what you're gonna miss out in the campus. You have everything and every service that they provide for you. So the entry requirements, since we are here with different countries, so the educational system probably be different. So first start with the Myanmar matriculation. So we usually accept it if it recognized as a secondary school living qualification that giving the access to the higher education from Myanmar. But please also that the university may require some other document that verify, and we may assess whether the qualification is equivalent or not. It depends on the credits and everything as well. So this is up on the academic committee from the university, but it's generally acceptable. And Matayom 6, like 12th grade from Thailand, is acceptable for sure. I've been through that process. And if you complete the M6, like the 12th grade in Thailand, you can just access the undergraduate program. And with GED, we are generally, I mean, it's generally not sufficient, but because of most of the university in Hungary, they don't really like consider the GED as equivalent to the full school, secondary school like certificate. But if you have like other like supplement for this GED as well anyway, because that the academic committee will evaluate you, and I mean maybe they request you the more exams and other things, and I think that is totally okay. So IGCSE is also not very sufficient, but as it represents the secondary education up to the approximately age 16, the applicants will also need such as like A levels and international foundation program or another recognized school living certificate like graduate like secondary school qualification. And also the A level is acceptable for sure because in Hungary university they also accept this. But I would say like for most of the qualification, I think, I mean, I encourage you to apply because sometimes you can have other documents or you can have other exams that the university provide, because I mean it depends on the committee academic committee evaluation, so it depends on their consideration, but encourage you to apply because there are many students that apply with this and they got accepted. And also for the higher national diploma HND student, the credit transfer eligibility can be acceptable as well, but it depends on the individual evaluation on what they have, especially like on the paper or the certificate. So this is, I mean, they might require you maybe more exams, like technical exams or something, but yes, you can also apply with this qualification and certification for sure. And also the application and the documents. So in general, the first thing that you should have is the English certificate um, paper, because we accept the minimum at the B2 level at any type of English certificate exam, like is equally like IELTS 6 and more, or an official document which is previous university. I mean, for example, if you apply for the master and your bachelor is entirely taught in English, that is also acceptable. You don't need any more document for the English certification. And anything that confirm that you have the B2 English level. And also the EF says it's also optional. Like the EF, you can go through the website of EF and take the English test. I mean, it's also optional as I wrote, because sometimes from the university side they might request you and a more like more in an exams to prove that your English is at the minimum that they require, but you can also send this first if you don't have any of these. Yeah. And also the, oh, but I would say that if you don't have anything or you wouldn't be able to meet anything at all, as I mentioned that we have the preparatory course for English foundation, so you can apply for that as well. And it is for sure that after you graduate that the English certificate will be acceptable like completely for the Miskolc University for entering like bachelor or master. And also for the application fee, since you create, and I mean before you submitting it, you have to pay for 150 euros for application fees. And Also, you are still in time, by the way, for the academic year 2026 2027, because the deadline is July 31st of July. So if you start the application now, just make sure that you pay the every application fee within the first 31st of July. Sorry. And actually the application fee is for administrative evaluation, feedback system, entrance review, personal registration, mentor system, and shuttle bus service from the airport to the university. That will be the shuttle bus for you. And also other document that it might request in the system when you create the application. So there will be motivation letter, CV or resume, and graduation certificate and transcript, and also the valid passport as well. And all of these will be completely in the digital procedure. And actually, we use the Dream Apply system for Miskolc to create the application. Yeah, but you can contact also Yes Education, because they can contact me as well, so we can create the application together. And this is the application procedure. So first you have to select your study program that you wish to apply in the Dream Apply, and then you will need to register and at the admission portal, and then apply online, and also uploading the documents within the system which called Dream Apply. And you have to be ready for your oral entrance exam. I mean, it can be written as well. This one is depending on the faculty, and but you will always get the notification for the date that you will have the exam. And then after that you will have to, I mean, this process is before the number 5. You better pay the tuition, the application fee, which is 150 euros. And then after you get accepted from this, you get accepted, and then you got to pay the tuition fee, and then you're gonna apply the visa because you need the document from the university acceptance, and you have to pay the tuition fee before, so you will be able to apply for the visa. And then, as I mentioned, that they have the mentor student, right? I think this is the system where every university in Hungary, they have the mentor system, where it helps a lot for the international student, because the mentor of the student, so actually each student has their own mentor. So it's like one on one. So the mentor student is Hungarian, so they will help the student, especially the international student, a lot. That, for example, when you have to go to the government office, or when you are looking for the new accommodation, for example, like outside from the campus, when they have to speak with the landlord who is Hungarian, sometimes they might not be the best like speaker in English. So the mentor can help the student a lot. So with this system, you don't have to worry that how your kids will be in the different country and in the city outside from the capital city or anything, or what do they need. The mentor can always help, because they can always contact the mentor anytime that they need help. And then after everything is good, you arrive and you register in person. Yeah, and this is a QR code. If you are looking for like the step or anything, we have the guidance here. And also for the tuition fee and scholarship, first let's talk about the tuition fee, which is I believe that Miskolc is one of the cheapest one compared to other university, even within the Hungary as well. So for the bachelor degrees and undergraduate, it's around 2,500 to 3,000 euro per semester. And for the graduate or the master is between 2,500 to 3,500 euro per semester. And for the PhD, the doctoral school is around 3,500 euro per semester. So now we are talking about the fee paying student, right? So the scholarship which is eligible for the fee paying student, we have it, the first one that called International Freshman Scholarship Program, that we open to all the international students, and especially, I mean, specifically for the self financial student, self paying student. So you can get this scholarship within the first semester after you apply, but it is the 30% reimbursement, which is, I would say, is like the 30% cash back to the student after you finish the semester. But I mean, you get this, like, you get accepted. I mean, you get to um, receive this since you um, once you get accepted from the university, but you get paid back at the end of the semester, at the end of the first semester. And actually, like this semester, this after the first semester, you can apply again for the second semester. I mean, you can apply in every semester. It's not automatically award to you, but you can keep applying every semester. So number two is international scholarship program for excellences. So it is connected these two because at first semester you apply for the freshman scholarship, and in the second semester you can apply for this one as well, and it will pay you back 30% from your tuition fee that you paid before. It's like reimbursement. But the second one, for the second semester, they will evaluate from your GPA or your performance from the study. So it is depending on the faculty and university. So you can apply as well, but you have to always like contact with the coordinator for an update and everything. But for these two, it is um it is for every student who can apply. So I encourage that everybody should try to apply. If you didn't have, for example, like the governmental scholarship, which is called Stipendium Hungaricum, and I mean, you can apply to this one first as well. For example, like if you apply for Stipendium Hungaricum, the government scholarship from Hungary, and you got rejected from that because sometimes they have the quota, right? The quota, right? And the quota is not for everyone, it's limited. I mean, you can apply for the freshman scholarship first, and then you can apply for the Stipendium Hungaricum in your second year as well. I mean, because if you didn't get for the first time, I think at least getting some scholarship would be nice for you also. Yeah. So, and currently, like before the 31st of July, that since we are still open the application and the admission, so you are able to apply for this as well anyway. And for the part-time job and also job seeking visa. So first let's talk about the part-time job. If you are having the visa type D as a student visa, so you can work up to 30 hours per week, which is, let's say, like 4 to 6 hours each day, approximately around that. And I think it is very beneficial, as from my experience, as I used to be the student there. I used to do part-time job as well, and it gave me many things like practicing the languages. I mean, even in English, or speak some Hungarian at least for greeting. And I think it's really nice, like you have some experience of work, and also you can earn the money as well for your own expense. I would recommend most of people to do the part-time job, and also like they have in most of everywhere. And lots of my friends also do the part-time job, but mostly in hospitality industry, that most of students can do as well. And after graduate, so you might want to apply for the job seeking visa, and this one is depending on you. For example, if you didn't get a job by that time you graduate, so for non-European students you can apply for the job searching visa resident permit as well, because I mean, if you wish to stay to looking for a job in Hungary, like 9 months more after you graduate, you better apply for this. I mean, you can stay in Hungary and you can looking for a job in other European country as well, but like you have to be like getting the job within this 9 months. That is the allowance for the visa. And for this process of applying the job seeking visa, you better apply at least 15 days before the current resident permit that you obtain is expiring. And the work allowance, like seeking for the work, is within 9 months. And after that, you have to register at the local employment center as a job seeker as well for this visa, because it's the service requester. And also the requirement for this, to apply for this visa, you might need a proof of to make sure that you can support yourself working at all. And the visa duration is 9 month permit for looking for a job there, and every international student can apply who is non-European. So if you are looking for a job, like if you still need time to look for a job, if you don't want to return to your country yet, you can apply for this as well. So Hungary offer the visa for looking for a job seeking visa as well. So the student life here as Miskolc University is very international. They have many student networking, like international student and alumni networking is called ISAN, and is a big community. Like there are students from like different country and in different faculties as well. They also one some of them also the mentor as well. So I think it's very nice to have the international student community, because everybody can gathering and getting to learn about different culture, different mindset, and everything. And personal mentor, as I already mentioned, is the student that assists another student, like the new student, like the freshman, the new student who come to Hungary. So the mentor student will help with everything that like regarded to especially like their life, and also social and cultural support, because they have so many international students here in Miskolc. So they have so many events like ESN and like cultural day, and sometimes they go to have like kayaking or anything in Lilla Fullet, like in the attraction that I already mentioned before. And they also connecting the international student and Hungarian student as well from many activities and events that they have. So you can get to learn a lot about the Hungarian culture and everything that related. And also they have organizing social and academic events as well. Like they have like Christmas, or they have sometimes like open days and everything. So I will show you. This is the Thai alumni student. Actually, she is still there in Miskolc, and she is also a part of the international student alumni as well. She study in the master in cultural anthropology, and let's see how her life is in Miskolc.
สวัสดีค่ะชื่ออาร์ตนะคะ เป็นศิษย์เก่าและขอต้อนรับทุกคนเข้าสู่มหาวิทยาลัยมิชโคค่ะ So my professors, they are like very nice, very kind, and also during the class, they are very supportive, and also outside the classroom. So for my supervisor, Professor Veronica, she's very supportive. When I have a problem with my thesis, or even before this time when I don't understand about a topic, or I need some more time to do to work on some project or something, she always supporting me and guide me how to do and how to accomplish those tasks and projects. So it is they are very supportive and very nice. And also we have small gathering, like activities in some events. And what is memorable for me is like during the Christmas event, our faculty is quite small, so we gather both international students and also Hungarian students, and we have some good time together. And also we can have this kind of event. It is because of the professors. They also like try to connect us with the Hungarian students as well. And yeah, that is so the relationship with the professor, with all of them, and like with my supervisor are really nice. So my favorite subject is movie editing. For me, it is one of the reasons why I chose this program, which is the visual and cultural anthropology. So I am interested in the visual and documentary editing stuff. So for me, this class is very interesting because we learn both about the theory and also the practical part, where we can get the hands-on on the project, on a small project, where I can film some of the story by myself, and also editing, and also do the storyline. And among our classmates, we share the story that we made it together. So for me, it is really nice and very exciting to learn about the theories and also can practice in real project. As an international student, you need someone to guide you from the document process until your personal life. For these processes, you will get your mentor. Your mentor will help you with everything, the documentations, and also if you have the questions about life or what's going on, or where do you want to go, what do you want to do around the city or in Hungary, you also can ask your mentor. And for living in Miskolc as an international student, to live in Miskolc, it was fun because you will have your international friends who will have the same experience with you, where you can share your experience with them as well. And also, when you're living in Miskolc, it means that you're living in Hungary. Living in Hungary, you also can experience the Hungary as a whole. So you're not living only in one city, but you also can explore so many places for you to go. And also, when you're in Hungary, it means that you're in Europe. And in Europe, it means that you can go through several countries nearby as well. So if you would like to travel, it would be a good idea to live in Miskolc as a student, as an international student, and also be a fun traveler as well. Oh, I really enjoy the community and even in University of Miskolc. First of all, you already get your mentor before you landing in Hungary. So first you get the contact with your mentor, and also from your mentor you have another mentee friends. So you already get a group of friends already as a first group. And then once you arrive in Hungary, in University of Miskolc, if you arrive by the time of the freshman camp, you will get to meet another friends from other faculties as well. And and there are so many events for you to join. You don't have to worry about You don't have to be worried about being alone in your room, but you should enjoy the events that the university are preparing for you. Just join them and then find new friends there. And not only the events from the university, but also from the faculty coordinators. They also have the events for you to join as well. So select the one that you would like to go and then join them. And then you'll make friends and also the memories with other people. Thai students who would like to come and study at University of Miskolc, I really recommend it. And even though our community is not big right now, but if you become a part, it will get bigger and bigger. So yeah, please join the University of Miskolc. Even though it is still small right now, but I also believe that it is also the opportunity for you to grow more and also connected with other peoples. You can connect with other students from all over the world and also integrate with the Hungarian students and also the Hungarian culture more and more. So don't be afraid and break out from your comfort zone and join the University of Miskolc. And I promise that it will be fun and you will like it and you will enjoy it. And it will be the most memorable studies years for you. Bye bye หวังว่าทุกคนจะสนใจที่มหาลัยของมิชโคและหวังว่าทุกคนจะเข้ามาเป็นส่วนหนึ่งของมหาวิทยาลัยนี้ด้วยกันนะคะบ๊ายบาย
So thank you so much, and my presentation came to the end, and so now I mean I would like to mention that since University of Miskolc, we are partnership with Fodana under the name of the Education Edu Hungary. So we opened the recruitment office here in Bangkok at AIA Capital Building here, so you can visit us as well, or you can connect through Yes Education. And if you guys have any question, feel free to ask me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kun Opo, for the presentation. So now I think everyone gets some picture of the city of Miskolc already, which is very, very, very beautiful city from the very first slide that you show me. Yes, it's full of natural resource and also a castle as well. So we have one question coming in the Q&A chat box. As you mentioned, we need to do evaluation. So what kind of documents do we need to evaluate?
So for the document part, right? So I will show you again, like you mean the document that you need to upload, right? If I understand the question correctly.
Mr. Angkang, is it correct that you mentioned about the document?
Oh, just a moment. Oh, okay, I see. As you mentioned,
I guess so.
Yeah, so as I understand that for the evaluation to get accepted for the university, right? So you need to upload the documents for your application, which is first you need the English certificate at B2 level for sure. And then other document that will be required for the evaluation will be motivation letter, your CV or resume, and your graduation certificate from like secondary school, or I mean bachelor if you apply for master, or both of them if you apply for PhD, and the transcript and also the valid passport as well. That will be important. And then you gotta pay for the application fee, 150 euro, and it will be evaluated with that.
I have some question from my side as well about the EF set that you mentioned. I think is interesting. For EF set, is it used to replace IELTS?
Not completely. That's why I say optional, because sometimes, I mean, you can send this certificate first, but then the university probably request, like they might provide you more exam or oral exam to prove that your English is meeting at the B2 level. Yeah. But would recommend to send this first, at least for like the entry, and then they will give you more exam if they wish to. Yes.
And for foundation English, if the
Yes.
student don't have any English language, can they join the foundation or they have to submit IELTS anyway?
I mean, it's better to submit something. At least we know that they can speak English for at some level. So I think EF says it's okay. I mean, if it's like convenient for you because you can get it done online, right? So better for that, and then they will have some oral entrance exam as well. Yeah.
I see. For the student from international school, like if they graduate with IGCSE, A level, IB, can they get waived for IELTS or no?
Usually we still request it, but for example, if you are from the international school, like from the secondary school, we can waive that because you can request the document from the school, right? That is entirely taught in English. But for this one, um, I think having an IELTS is still like a good option as well. Yeah. But I can note down this one and maybe get back to you like sometime for sure, like for sure one. I will note down for this.
Sure ค่ะ If any participants have the students, you can send the documents for the pre-assessment first. I will ask Kun Opo to review if the student is okay to apply.
Sorry, could you repeat again?
I just talk to the participants, like if
Okay.
they have the potential student, maybe I can get some documents and then I send to you first to check if the qualification looks okay before we apply.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Another question is about HND level 5. This one is on the presentation now. Higher national diploma students credit transfer eligibility can be acceptable but depend on the evaluation as well.
Yeah, it's also depend on the individual evaluation as well. So I would recommend that, I mean, you can send some document for me so we can check from the university side if it's like potentially like get accepted, we will ask for that as well. Yeah, so better to submit first and then I mean we can give some feedback for you. But actually like the official one would be on the academic committee anyway, but we can like like skim for the superficial level first for you.
Okay. There are many questions coming in. Okay. The next one is, what is the average processing time for the student visa?
Usually like for the fee paying student, I would say it can take up to like 2 months sometimes, but it's also depending on the visa process, like how they check as well. So this is depending individually, but let's say like for example, if you are applying right now before the 31st of July, I think you can probably get the visa within September. Yeah.
When is the course intake started?
Yeah, so actually the course start, the intake is in September, right? But I would say, I mean, for the university, we are very flexible for international student according to the, I mean, like the visa process. And since it's their first semester, I mean, if you are arrive around like at the end of September, it's still acceptable for this time because most people sometimes it can come up with some problem with the visa when they're applying, especially for fee paying student because they need to prove many documents as well.
So late arrival is acceptable.
It's acceptable, yeah, for the first semester.
Okay, got it. And then, what is the deadline for students to attend the visa interview to make it for the intake?
What is the
Yeah.
deadline? Like if I get the question, is the when is the deadline to apply for the visa, right?
I guess it's continue from the
Yeah, the
previous
previous
one.
one. So I would say after you receive the acceptance letter from the university, you better apply the visa immediately.
Okay. What is the minimum closing balance and month required in the bank account?
In the bank account, I think usually it's around
Thanks.
1,300 euro if I'm not mistaken, but I can take this note and get back for sure again.
Yeah, better check in the website as well, this one.
Yeah, because it
Mm,
depending on, I think depending on the visa and it always update, right?
I don't remember about the amount, but the month is 6 months, sorry, 6 months of bank
From the
statement is
bank
required.
statement, yes. I think it could be 1,000 something euro, but let me check.
Sure. We can answer you later on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it will have to be 6 months bank statement.
Yes, it has to be 6 months at least from the statement. And also, I would say that for the fee paying student, they have to have like the proof of the income resources from the student, which is like the parents may need to ask for, like, for example, if you are working in some company, you may have to ask for the employment like paper or something to prove that the source of income is from here. Yeah.
Yes. The next question is, does the embassy accept third-party sponsors like auntie, uncle, siblings? If yes, what
Yes.
extra relation proof are needed?
Mostly like if you are like cousin, like usually like by blood or something, you can be the sponsor as well. It's acceptable.
What were the most common reasons for visa refusals among Myanmar students?
Currently we don't have the number yet, but as far as I know, there are Myanmar students that's starting to apply more and more in Miskolc University as well. But I can get back with the number for you.
Is there any visa refusal for Thai market, for example?
So far from Miskolc, we don't have yet. Yeah.
Okay. And then which which student documents strictly require notary translation or MUFA authentication for the Hungarian student visa?
Yeah.
Which student documents?
You need to apostille the transcript and also the certificate from your secondary school. Yeah. But I'm not sure in which institute in Myanmar, but for Thai institute, I also did that as well when I applied for the student visa in Hungary.
Yeah, I think transcript and degree certificate is strictly needed.
Yeah, it need to be apostille from the institute. Yeah.
Yeah, the last one, how can we apply visa? Is it in Thailand? This
Yes.
one, yes.
Yes, because you need to apply through the Hungary embassy in Thailand for Myanmar because we are in is still in the responsible territory as well. Yeah. But I believe that Laos they just open the consul, right?
Ah,
The consular, if I remember, or the embassy itself, if I
I
remember correctly.
see.
Yeah.
So the visa type is visa D, right?
Yes, the D-type visa
Mm,
stay longer than 90 days and is for the student.
I see. Is everyone need to get the interview or can just get the visa straight away?
They need to get an interview for sure. That's
Ah,
why English certificate is important because they will get the interview with you and you better speak English like for them to understand correctly. Yeah.
I see, I see. That makes sense. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
why Hungarian destination request for English language proficiency, I
Exactly.
think.
Yeah, because
Mm,
it will affect on the visa as well. That's why it's not, I mean, it's also on the university as well because we need to prove that student can learn in English because we have English taught courses. But for the visa, it's more important as well because it up on the consular. Yeah.
okay. If you guys have any more questions, just put in the Q&A chat box or can ask in the group chat that we talk every day as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I can ask Kun Opo later.
Yeah.
Um, One more question from my side. I want to know about the scholarship. Is that the for the foundation one, is that everyone will get it?
You mean the freshman scholarship,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So actually for the foundation course, by the way, like just in case that we don't have the scholarship for that, but for the bachelor, master or PhD, we have that scholarship that's called freshman scholarship. So when you are applying in the system, the Dream Apply system, they will have the button that you can choose that you want to get evaluated for the scholarship as well or not. Like if you want, you just put it there and you don't need any extra document for that. They will just evaluate from the document that you have in the system. So everybody has a chance for that. Yeah.
I see. Got it. Okay, so just to tell you again, University of Miskolc is still accept the application for this year September intake until the end of this month. If you guys
Yeah.
have any student interested to apply, please feel free to send the applications and we will help you coordinate with Kun Opo. Yes.
Yes. We are open for everyone.
โอเคค่ะ yeah, I think that's it for today. If you
Yeah,
need
and
yeah.
also the remaining question I will write to Kunyok later and you can talk in your group chat as well. I have no doubt,
Sure.
but I need to answer to you.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much everyone for today and thank you Kun Opo as well for doing the webinar for us. So we hope to have the first student for Miss Coach very soon. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
today
We are
and
looking
have a nice
forward to
day.
welcome the student as well. You too. Thanks you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you
Bye
everyone.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.